Hi, Wei Ming from Mingwei. Thank you very much for dropping by and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have another drone over here. This is actually a used drone. I way back a week ago, I saw an advertisement from one uh, online platform. They are selling all this used equipment, and I found they are selling something that is very interesting, which attract me a lot. Okay, and this is the drone that I'm talking about that attracts me. It is a very old drone. I have to say that it's very old. Sorry about the noise. It's very noisy up there. They are doing renovation up there. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you can bear with me on that. The renovation is still going on up there. Now, okay, back to the drone over here. This drone actually doesn't sell here in Malaysia. This is a very old drone. Way back year 2017, 2016, if I'm not wrong. That is very long time ago. Okay, that is about 8 to 9 years ago, this drone. And during that time, this drone was very popular, but it is not available in Malaysia. It is very popular. It is a very good drone. But unfortunately, I do not know why the drone happens to be unsuccessful, I guess. And finally, what happened is that this drone is no longer available in the market at all now. Not only in the US, not only in other countries. I mean, not only in Malaysia. Not only in Malaysia we don't have, but everywhere we don't have this brand anymore. I think the brand still exists, but then I do not know why this particular model, or I should say the small version of drones, it's not in production anymore. Now, okay, the drone that I'm referring to be Yuneec. Yuneec is called Yuneec from this company, and the model is Beeze 4K, Breeze 4K. For those of you who has been flying drones for a long time, I'm sure you have heard this drone before because it was very popular at one time during the 2017-18. It is very popular, especially in the US. Okay. Now, why interest me? Because the drone is very stable. In fact, during that time, 2018, I wanted to buy it, but then it's not available in Malaysia, so I'm not able to have it. Now, since 2 weeks ago, when I see this advertisement, I do not know how this seller managed to bring back this drone. And according to the advertisement, he told me that he wanted to sell it very good price, because the battery is not functional. He says the battery is not functional, and as mentioned just now, you are not able to buy spare parts locally over here because the drone do not sell in Malaysia. So you want to buy battery, you can source it overseas but not in Malaysia. Meaning to say that if you buy it, it will take a bit of time for you for this item to reach Malaysia, to reach your hand. All right. So I take the risk to buy this drone because it's at very attractive price. To be honest, very attractive price, very good price. So after negotiating with him, then I decided to buy. He agreed to sell at discounted rate, which I push a little bit at discounted rate, which is very good price. Then now the battery is lithium polymer battery, LiPo battery. He told me it's not functioning anymore, but I remembered LiPo battery, if you left it for too long, it will go on sleep mode. Okay, what do you mean by sleep mode? The battery simply just drop to a level of voltage where it is not able to be recharged. So that is sleep mode. So what I need to do is to wake the battery up. Okay, for information, this is 1150 mAh battery. It's 3S battery, 11.1 volt. Okay, 3S 11.1 volt, 11.1 volt. So He told me he never fly the drone for a long time. He just keep it inside the storeroom for a long time. So very obvious the drone is in sleep mode. So I tried my luck. I bought it back. Then I wake up the battery, and successfully I woke up the battery already. Okay, it's able to charge now. Let me just show it to you. Okay, and I've charged the battery, and the drone, as you can see, maybe I'll show you the other. You can see the light is flickering over here. Okay, there's blue light flickering over here, and you can see the red light is the red LED. You can see from here. Okay, I do not know whether you can see it. Okay, this one red LED over here. The red LED shows that it's not. There's no connection at the moment. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, so I managed to bring the battery back to life. So this is something good. Okay, and the package or what comes together with the drone is of course a charger, but without the power cable, I have to use my own power cable. Okay, I use my own power cable. It doesn't come with a power cable, but the charger is functional, of course, because I charge the battery with this charger, so it's functional, no problem. And there's one controller. Okay, this is the controller from a company named Gamesir. It's G3 controller. Actually, this is a proprietary controller for the Yuneec drone, because now this drone is actually designed to fly with a virtual stick, that is to fly with your smartphone. Okay, you have to install the apps and then you fly with your apps. There's no controller. And what happened later? I don't know. Later they come up with a controller. I'm talking about way back 2016, 2017. They come up with a controller, and this is the gaming controller. It's from a company name called Gamesir, and the model is G3 controller. You can only use this controller to do to synchronize with the drone. Now, okay, back to the drone over here. This drone is a bit heavy. Okay, during then this is a very light drone. They used to call it a very small little drone, but of course during the time 2016 or 17, the DJI don't have mini drones yet. Okay, that time was during the Phantoms period, if I can recall properly. That is during Phantom 3, Phantom 4 period, where, as you know, the Phantoms are very huge drone. Okay, that is more than 1 kg drone. It's about 1,200. If I'm not wrong, it's about 1,200 grams. Okay, it's more than 1 kilograms drone. That is a very huge drone, and this is 385 grams drone. Okay, 385 gram drone. So during the time, it's considered a very small drone. Okay, but of course today we look at it, it's quite a large one, quite a big drone, because today we are talking about mini drones, which is less than 249 grams. These are very, very small drones. Okay, now this drone is functioning on brushless motor. Okay, brushless motor, and as I mentioned just now, the battery is on 11.1 volt. It's 3S battery, so it is very powerful. But the battery cannot last for long. Okay, the battery can only fly for I read through the spec. It tells that it can last for 12 minutes flight time. The flight duration is 12 minutes, but then in real world it couldn't last for 10 minutes. And then this is a used battery. I do not know. I never fly this yet. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, now I've not tried to fly this drone yet. I believe with this second-hand battery, maybe it can last for about 5 or 6 minutes, most to most. If it can last for 5-6 minutes, I am happy already. Okay, I just want to make sure the drone is fireable. If it is fireable, then I may order for 2 more batteries from overseas, which I found from AliExpress. They do have, okay, and they are third-party batteries, which is compatible battery that can give slightly a bit better flight duration, because this is 1150 milliamp battery capacity that lasts for 10 minutes, around 10 minutes I should say. The compatible from third party, I think it is 2000 milliamp if I'm not wrong. There are several different capacities, 1003, 1005 and 2000 at max. Maybe I can try for 1005, maybe I buy 2 pieces, but I've yet to test this drone yet. Okay, I yet to test this drone yet. Now, the drone comes with GPS, okay, and if you refer to YouTube, you can see there's a lot of old videos showing that this drone is very stable. The GPS is very good GPS. There is a camera over here. Okay, this is this camera is a single axis camera, go up and down using your remote control, or sorry, I should say the virtual control from your apps. You can go up and down. Okay, automatically. I mean, you use your the apps to do the controls. It's not manually. What I'm trying to say is not, you don't use manually. And the camera over here is you can take a photograph at a 4K, 1080p or 720p. Okay, there are three options for you to choose from. But I will never go for 4K. The reason is because of the stabilization. It couldn't have stabilization with 4K because when you use 4K without stabilization, your footage or your videos will be very shaky. So it is not, in other words, it's not usable for the video. Okay, I would try to go for 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is you can do stabilization, electronic stabilization, okay, or 720p at 60 frames per second, which give even much more smoother video. Okay, I'll get to try that out. I'll come to that later. I'll tell you why I've not tried it out yet. I will try it soon. Okay. Now over at the bottom here, you have two sensors for you to fly indoor. This is your infrared sensor. Okay, which will give you a very precise height. Okay, the infrared sensor, and you also have the optical flow sensor. Okay, with these two sensors over here, the drone can fly indoor, very stable. Okay, as you know, the optical sensor, it will take photos on the floor, and then that will be the marking for the drone so that it won't move around. And then there is the height sensor over here using the infrared sensor. I do not know whether if it is TOF, time of flight, I'm not too sure, but I believe it is because I can see there are two sensors over here. Okay, there are two sensors over here. Shoot down, and no, I think you know how the TOF function. It will shoot down and go up so that you know the height. Okay, with there's another sensor to capture the infrared. Okay, now this drone. Yeah, before that, I want to tell you why I want to buy this drone. Yes. Okay, now you see, most of the drones in the market, they actually follows the DJI's software, DJI's design, DJI's features, and so on. They follow everything. They follow DJI, but this is a bit different. Why they call it Yuneec? Okay, but it's spelled as YUNEEC. Okay, but pronounced as Yuneec. Okay, this is different. It got its own different software, which I'm going to show it to you later. Okay, it's got its own different software, totally different from DJI. Of course, the design, as you look at it, it is totally different from the DJI. Okay, it doesn't follow DJI's design, and in fact, the features is totally different too. Okay, you may go through on the afterwards. I'll also put in the the apps so that you can see what kind of features you can have with this drone. Of course, it's very limited, but bear in mind this is 2016, 2017 drone. That is 8 to 9 years ago. So during the time you don't have that much of features. Okay, and another thing is this is solid, a very solid drone. Okay, I believe this is a very rugged drone. Okay, and there is this the shall I call it the lid the stand. Okay, it's foldable. Only the stand. Sorry. Okay, only the stand is foldable. Okay, very strong. It won't collapse. Okay, it's foldable, but the arm is not foldable. Okay, the propeller is fold up to this much only. Okay, so what I'm trying to say that is that this drone take up quite a lot of space. But during then, this is a small little drone already. Actually, it comes together with a box. The box is very rugged box, very nice. But the seller lost everything. It comes only with 4 items: the drone, the battery, which wasn't working during when I bought it a week ago. It wasn't working. It is on sleep mode, but it's working now. Okay. Number 3, you have the charger and also the controller. That's it. But at a very attractive price. So I take the risk. I bought it, and I want to fly this drone. Okay. Now, yeah. Other than that, the camera, the sensors, the GPS. Yeah, that's about all I can talk about the drone. Only in white color. There's no other colors. And at the side here, over here, okay, there's a small little so-called door. There is a USB, micro USB port over here, and this port is basically for you to upgrade your software. But this drone, there is no firmware upgrade anymore. Okay, so you can do the upgrading from here, and also you can retrieve the internal memory. Yeah, this drone comes with 16 gigabytes internal memory. Okay, there's no SD card slot, but it will be stored inside the internal memory over here, and you can retrieve using first option. You can retrieve from by a cable, connect to your computer, or you can also transfer from here or download from your using your apps. Okay, use your apps to do the downloading from here to your smartphone. Okay, yeah, I guess that's about all for the drone. Nothing much about the drone. Very importantly is that when I bought this drone, of course I know the drone was very old drone already, because I knew this drone since way back year 2017. I knew this drone. It was very popular during then, but I know that it's already discontinued. But I do not know the apps already discontinued too in the Google Play Store. It is no longer. I'm not able to install this. Yeah, you can see this very strong legs is not easily collapsed. Okay, now back to these apps. Okay, the apps you are not able to install using your, because I'm using an Android phone. I'm not able to install using this from I couldn't find it actually from the Google Play Store. But luckily I still can download using my using the APK, the third party's Play Store. Okay, I should say the third party Play Store, using the APK Pure. Okay, so it's downloaded onto my Samsung over here, and the other problem is that after downloading, then I found out that my old phone, I can only download to an old phone, because it is only able to download with for Android. You can only download using the Android 4.2, between 4.2 and between 4.2 and Android 13 if I'm not wrong. Okay, anything above Android 13 it is not compatible, because I tried with the other Android phone, it is not compatible. Anything newer phone you are not able to use it, you can use the older phone only. The thing is that the problem is that after install this, I am still not able to fly the drone because this drone is using 5G Wi-Fi, which meaning to say that your phone must be able to have a connection or connectivity with this 802.11 AC signal. Okay, this is an old phone. I'm not able to connect 5G Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm talking about Wi-Fi, alright, 5G Wi-Fi, which I'm referring to 802.11, 802.11 AC signal. So this is an old phone. I'm not able to connect to 802.11, or in fact, there's no that kind of connection during for this phone, this old phone. So the type of phones, we need to say that the type of phone that you can fly with this drone is very limited. Okay, I cannot fly straight away with this controller, because this controller I still need to download apps onto a phone. The phone will make a connection over to the drone, and basically this will connect to the phone's app using Bluetooth. So in other words, with this controller, I'm not able to get anything extra. It's just for me to fly it, with the feel that I did mention about the feel when you fly it. You're using a stick instead of using virtual stick, where you don't have the kind of feel when you fly a drone. That's basically all. Okay, because it doesn't increase the flight distance and all that. No, because the drone is still connect to your phone using Wi-Fi, and then this phone will connect to your controller using Bluetooth. All right. Yeah, talk about this phone here. I mean the controller over here. It is rechargeable using the micro USB here. Now, the seller have told me that he have lost the phone holder, so I have to figure out how to hold. I will be getting a right phone, so that I can fly this drone. Actually, I have several friends who have, for iPhones, I think it's iPhone 5S and above. Okay, you are able to use those phones. Again, iOS, I hope I don't confuse you. iOS App Store, they still make development, but not on the Android Play Store. Okay, so what I'm trying to say that Play Store, you don't find these apps for this drone, which is called the Beeze app. Beeze app. That's right. You couldn't find from Google Play Store, but it is still available in iOS App Store. Meaning to say that they still develop for iOS, okay, iPhone, even the latest iPhone. I tried with one of my friends yesterday. With his latest iPhone, is able to download or from the App Store, but as for Google Play Store, simply just vanished already. You don't have it anymore. But as I said just now, you can still install using the third-party Play Store, the APK Pure. Okay, it's already downloaded, which I'm going to show it to you later. Yeah, back to this. I have to figure out how to tie this up this way. I'll get a proper. I mean, I'll try to figure out how to do it, because otherwise to separate the two is a bit difficult for me to see the video feed and to fly the drone. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe I'll just place it very near to fly it. Okay, now that's about all about this drone. Because why I wanted to show you this, because I really like this drone. I like this drone. Last time I like this drone a lot, because it is a very stable drone. I wanted to buy it, but that, of course, as I mentioned just now earlier, that this drone is not available in Malaysia. I couldn't buy it. And 2 weeks ago, or I should say a week ago, someone is selling it, so I'll just buy it. and I found it. He bought it. I do not know where he bought it from. I believe it is from the US because I don't know where I saw there's one stickers shows here. It is using FCC codes. FCC is normally in the US, or for Europe is CE. So it is FCC. I believe he bought it from US. I didn't ask him, and he bought it in the year 2017. Okay, September 2017. I do not know whether if you can see from here. It's a very fine small writings over here. But anyway, it is 2017. It's a very old drone. Looks still good to me after so many years, and I have fired up the drone, and seems it looks, everything is good. Okay, I hope it can fly. I'll fly the drone for sure. Okay, I'll fly the drone for sure once I have the right smartphone. Okay, I might be borrowing it from my friend, or I might get a second-hand smartphone. I will try to look for a compatible one. Oh yeah, and it's supposed to come together with, other than the box, it's also supposed to come with the prop guard. Okay, the seller also lost all those things. In fact, everything was lost. It only come with 4 items: the drone, the battery, the charger, and also the controller. And this controller, I do not know where it comes together with the drone. I'm not too sure, but this is the only controller that it is the only proprietary I should say a proprietary controller for this drone. All right, now I hope you enjoy watching this short little. I mean, it's not short. It's gonna be quite long because I'll be also putting in the apps later. Then you can check it out. Okay, I hope you enjoy watching this, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up. And for those of you who's new to my channel, and if this is the kind of content that you're looking for, or all related to drones, I hope you may consider subscribe to my channel. And lastly, thank you very much for watching. Do take care always. See you on the next one. Bye bye. Now, we briefly run through the apps. The app is called Beeze Cam app. Okay, the first thing you will see is this. Now I press next. Okay, then you will come to this page over here, where on your right you can see the gallery, where your footages on your photos as well as your videos will be shown over here. But there are 2 sections: the original and also the edited. Okay, original and edited, but I have none over here because at the moment this is still a very new apps to me, and I have not do any recording yet at the moment. Okay, and we have the select, you can go for the individual photos as well as your video. Okay, let me just go back. Okay, now the next thing will be on the top of the top right. Okay, the top right, you can see there are a lot of icons over there. Now we just run through one by one. Okay, the first icon will be your IRS, the infrared sensor. Okay, this infrared sensor is very important when you fly indoor. Okay, the infrared sensor will show you the height detection. It will show you the precise height detection. Okay, and there are 4 colors to show you the status of this sensor. There are gray, blue, orange, and red. The gray will show that it's not connected. The blue will show it's working properly. The orange will show that not working properly, and of course red shows error. Okay, next you will have the optical flow. Okay, this will they call it the optical flow module. Okay, this will work together with the infrared just now when you fly indoor. Okay, with these 2 sensors, the drone will fly very stable. when you are indoor where you don't have a GPS connection. All right, again there are 4 colors, the same thing. Gray will show not connected, blue will show working properly, orange will shows that the it's not working properly, and red will show say some error. All right, so of course when it shows all these icons shows blue means it is good. Okay, the next you can see there will be GPS. Okay, the 4 colors, sorry, I mean 3 colors, and the GPS according to the apps here, you can only fly when you have 18 connected with 18 satellites. Okay, next you have this compass. Okay, again there are 4 colors, and if it is interfered by abnormal magnetic field, which when it shows orange, then you have to do the calibration again. Okay, then you have the IMU. Okay, IMU icon where it shows 3 colors. Okay, so each color, basically blue will shows good, gray will shows not connected, and of course red will shows error, and some have orange where you show it is abnormal. Okay, now on the top left, okay, top left side, you will have the drone setting, camera settings, general settings, and so on. Let us go to drone setting first. Okay, now you can change the name of your Beeze. Okay, where it will show on your, when you connect to Wi-Fi, it will show this is what we usually call it the SSID. Okay, you can change the name. Okay, next you can also change the control modes. You can go for mode 1 or mode 2, but for normal drones, normally we use mode 2 where the throttle is on the left stick. But I understand there are some countries or some people, they will prefer the throttle on the right stick. Okay, but mostly by default is on mode 2, which your throttle is on the left stick. Okay, next you can also do the settings on your distance and height. Over here the distance, okay, you have to remember this. Okay, these are the distance when you activate or to go on your task mode, they call it over here, but in normally DJI they usually call it the quick shots or the intelligent flight modes. Okay, over here the Beeze, they call it as the task modes, or where you can we will come to that later, but just keep in mind that over here by default it is 4 meter. Okay, by default is 4 meter. You can increase this from 4 to 20 meters max. Okay, so I think 4 is good, so I remain it is 4. And then the height over here, this is the takeoff height. Okay, because the drone, when you press the 1 key takeoff, then it will go up to a preset height. Over here the minimum will be 0.7 meter, the maximum will be 2 meter. I will prefer to go up to 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter. Next we have the outdoor flight settings where you go for your maximum. Now this is a selfie drone, so it will fly very slow. Okay, as you can see here, the minimum is 1 meter per second, the max is only 5 meter per second. This is very slow because this is a selfie drone. Okay, and the return to home, over here is written here as a height return home. It is RTH height. Okay, max is only 30 meters. All right, so keep this in mind, because 30 meters, I would say it is not really that high, because normally when I fly the normal drones, DJI drones, I put up to 100 meters the RTH, just to make sure that when it returns, it don't hit any tall buildings, especially if you're flying your drones in a urban area where there are tall buildings, the tall trees and so on. All right, so I put it to maximum 30 meters. Now next I have to make it very quick because I don't want you to get bored with this settings. There are quite a lot of things to run through. Now let me make it quick. Now the geofence in pilot mode, max height is only meters, 80 meters. Okay, minimum is 3 meters. I put up to max 80 meters, meaning to say that this drone cannot go up more than 80 meters. Okay, again this is a selfie drone. It is designed to fly near to the pilot. Okay, It's not designed to fly up high or fly very far away, where you can do the where you will do the what I call this the aerial photography. All right, this is a selfie drone, so bear in mind it is a bit different. All right, the max distance is only up to 100 meter, minimum 10 meters, max is 100 meters. You cannot go beyond 100 meters. But in real flight, normally it goes about 70 or 80, max about 80 meters only. It never goes up to it cannot go till 100 meters. Okay, next, of course, is very important, compass calibration. You must do the compass calibration if you are the new flying spot. And in my case, this is a new drone to me, so I must do the compass calibration. Okay, then of course there are the task. They call it the task mode. You can actually disable whichever task that you don't want to use and enable whichever task that you want to use. In my case here, I will enable all. Okay, you can see that you can disable whichever that you don't want. You can disable whichever you don't want. But in my case, I will enable all. I want to play with all these functions over here. Okay, now next you have these video settings. Okay, there are 3 settings. You can go for 4K, 1080p or 720p. But I will never go for 4K because 4K there is no digital stabilization where your footage or your videos will be shaky. Alright, so I'll go for 1080p, which is my I think I'll go for 1080p. 1080p will be at 30 frames per second. You can also go for 720p if you want, because 720p also have digital stabilization, and it can go up to 60 frames per second. With 60 frames per second, it will be much more smoother. All right. Next, you can also do the photo setting. You can go up to medium or ultra high. Okay, whichever that you like. Of course, I will go for ultra high. Then over here you have the general camera settings, where on your right, the right side can see the reset to default camera settings. For myself, I will reset everything to default. Yes, I will reset everything to default because I'm not a photographer, so I'm not good in all these settings here. The white balance and all that. Actually, you can do the settings, but I don't do the settings because I am not a photographer, so I put everything by default. Then on the bottom here, on the right bottom, you can see to format your internal memory. Okay, the drone comes with internal memory of 16 gigabytes internal memory. You can do the format from here. Okay, you can do the formatting from here. Okay, and next you have the little gear over here where it will shows the measurement in metric or imperial. I will use metric because in Malaysia we use metric. All right. Then these are the branches of this Yuneec branches in US and other countries, in Germany, Hong Kong, and also in China mainland. The information will be next. Okay, this is version 1.4.7, which is the latest. In fact, there is no upgrade firmware, no more upgrade firmware. As I've mentioned earlier, this drone is already discontinued, and they never developed the what I call this they never developed the apps anymore. So if you press the firm upgrade, it will shows you no update available. Okay, the next will be yourself. You can register yourself so that the information of yourself will be inside these apps over here. Whenever you want to play with the drone, you can lock it in, then all your information will be inside here. Okay, so I go back. Now this is where on the left, I want to show you the task. These are all the intelligent flight modes. In DJI terms, we usually call it the quick shot modes. Okay, the first thing on your left will be the pilot. Okay, when you go to pilot, basically you are actually flying using the virtual stick, because this drone is designed to use a phone, your smartphone, to fly. Okay, without a controller, without the remote control. So you slide the slider over here and you go into this. Now you can see the what I call this the the virtual stick. Yeah, you can see the virtual stick. The left virtual stick, you go up, down, yeah, left and right. This is where, and then on your right virtual stick, push forward, backward, row left and row right. Okay, now I have to tell you this. If you look at your top, on the top left, okay, you can see there's an R over here. Okay, let me just go back. By default, the R is activated. R means reverse. Okay, now this is again a selfie drone. Everything will be on the reverse side. Okay, I have been referring to the right stick, where when you push, okay, by default, all right, by default, when you push forward, the drones will go backward. When you push backwards, the drone will go forward. And when you push to your right, the drone will roll to your left. And when you push to your left, the drone will roll to your right. Okay, it's on the opposite side because this drone is designed for selfie. This is a selfie drone where the camera will face you. Okay, when you take off drone, the camera will face you. Okay, and in other words, the camera will be the back of the drone. Okay, which normally the normal drones, the camera will be the front, the front of the drone. In this case here, the camera will be the rear drone. The rear side of the drone will be the camera where the camera is. All right. So for myself, I will disable the R because I get used to the normal normal drones. Okay, I will get confused if I were to activate the R. But of course, it's your own preference. If you wanted to use the other way, it is still alright. Okay, but yeah, I would prefer to go the normal or the normal drones flight direction. Alright. Okay, now on the left side over here, you can see there's a slider over here. This is where you tilt your camera, and you can see there's one more icon on the right hand side here, where you can see the smartphone with all the arrow pointing all the directions. This is actually the they call it the geomagnetic, I think, gyro, sorry, it is a gyro sensor. Okay, when you activate the gyro sensor, you can actually pitch your drone and roll your drone by tilting your smartphone forward, backwards, left and right. Okay, if you activate this they call it the gyro sensor. All right, but yeah, we can try out you can try this out, but I prefer to use the virtual stick instead of using the gyro sensor. Now you can take it off by pressing this button over here, and you slide the slider, it will take off. And if you remember, the takeoff height will be preset earlier. Okay, on the drone setting will be preset earlier. When you press the camera, it will be fully a full page on your camera. And of course, now I have not connected I didn't connect the drone with these apps at the moment, so I cannot change from the photos and to the videos and vice versa. Okay, otherwise I can show you you can change the mode from photo to video and from video to photo. Okay, this is where you start your recording or to start your to take a photo. All right, to go back to the virtual stick, you just simply press the virtual stick. You will go back to the virtual sticks where it controls your drone. Okay, so I go back. Next will be the selfie. Okay, selfie. Now, okay, now I am not able to press selfie because the drone is not connected. I mean, the app is not connected to the GPS. Now I turn on the GPS, then I can press the selfie. All right. Now over here, slide the slider. Then this is on selfie. Okay, this is on selfie task. they call it the task mode, this selfie task mode. Okay, now the top slider here will be your pitch. Okay, the right slider here will be altitude control, up and down, and the bottom slider here will be your roll left and right. And as you can see on your left and right, there's another two small little drone. Okay, that is the yaw to your right and yaw to your left. And again, on the left slider over here, this is where you control your camera tilt up and down. Okay, to take off, you just press the take off button on your bottom right. Okay, slide it, and if you remember in the beginning part where you by default it is 4 meters. If you still remember, this is settable. Okay, you can do the settings. By default it's 4 meters, and what happened when you press take off, the drone will go up and it will reverse 4 meters from yourself, okay, or from the pilot. Okay, so this can be set. If you prefer further, then you can go up to further. If I'm not wrong, the furthest will be 20 meters. Okay, by default is 4 meters. I remain at the default 4 meters. I think 4 meters is good. Okay, now I go back. Next you have this orbit. Okay, the orbit. To start, you have to slide the slider over here. Again, I need not to mention all these sliders. It's all the same: the top, the right, the bottom, and the left slider. Okay, again, I'll just make a quick one. The top one is where you do your pitch. The right, go up and down your drone, or the altitude control. The bottom slider is your roll, and then there are two small drones icon on the left and right. That's where you do your yaw, right and left. Okay, and this slider over here, the left slider, is where you control your camera. Again, because this drone is designed to fly with your phone, okay, with the virtual stick, you don't need to fly. You don't have a remote control. Actually, you don't have a remote control, but I'll come to the remote control a bit later. All right, okay, and then you take off, then you have to slide. Oh yeah, before that, yeah, you slide this to take off. Okay, once take off, then you can see this. This is orbit. All right, you can make the drone orbit yourself, or you can go for, if you look at the bottom right, okay, you can also orbit the drone, orbit at the what I call this, the object that you have chosen. Okay, they call it the point of interest. All right. Again, on the videos and cameras, I couldn't do. I cannot show it to you because it's not connected to my drone, so I'm not able to show that to you. Okay, take off and slide again. That is where I change, because I've changed over to the point of interest. Yeah, POI. That's right. Yeah, you can change back to yourself. Okay. If you look at the bottom right, there are two small little icon over there. Point of interest in yourself. Right. Back. After orbit, then we have the journey. Okay, journey in DJI, we used to call it drone. Okay, slide the slider, you go into this journey, and once you take off, you have to slide this again. Okay, then you can do the necessary what I call this, the journey. Sorry, I mean the necessary controls on your drones. Okay, now camera, you go to camera, and you can also set your distance. Okay, max is only 60 meters. Okay, where the drone will go up and reverse and up. Okay, 60 meters. If you set on 60 meters, you go on 60 meters. This is you can set the minimum at 10 meters, maximum will be 60 meters. Now, one thing you have to take note is that this drone is very much depends on the angle of your camera. Okay, so if you put on 0 degree, the drone will keep on reverse without going up. Okay, will only reverse. And if you put your camera to the bottommost, okay, the drone will go up straight. Yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say. The angle of your drone reversing is very much depends on your gimbal, okay, or the camera tilt. All right, so if you push all the way down, the drone will go up straight away. Okay, in this case here, let's say if I put it up to 24 meters, the drone will go up straight 24 meters. All right, okay, so I hope you get what I'm trying to say. All right, now let me go back. After journey, then you have follow me. Okay, follow me, slide the slider, then you start your follow me. Okay, now again, I think the follow me, I need not to mention about the control stick left and right, and also this is slider for your camera. Once you take off, okay, you slide this. After you slide your slider, okay, the drone will go on follow me mode. Follow me, there are two follow me. If you look at the on the top here, there are two icons here. After the gear, on the gear, then you can see the photo, and then you can see there is a video. Then you have two more icons over here. Okay, the first icon, which is highlighted now, that's the icon for spotlight mode. Okay, spotlight mode where the drone don't move, but the camera will keep follow you. Of course, in the beginning part, you have to draw a square on the object or the subject. Okay, then you can also go to activate this. You can also go for this, where the active track is. Okay, the drone will follow you. As you move around, the drone will follow you. Okay, now go back. Now the last thing, the last task over here will be the controller. It's like this, but I've not connected this over to the I couldn't show you to connect to the drone to the controller yet at the moment, because I don't have a controller with me now. So I just simply run through the apps over here. Okay, now of course with the controller you have to connect your controller with your phone by using the Bluetooth. You have to activate the Bluetooth. Once it's connected, then you have to do the synchronize. You have to synchronize the phone with your controller. Now they are using a proprietary controller. They are using this Gamesir G3 controller, or Gamesir G3 controller. That's the proprietary. That's the only controller. If I'm not wrong, that's the only controller. Press experience now, then you can do the settings, all the necessary settings. Okay, with this controller, I would like to use a controller because with the controller you have the feel of flying the drone instead of using the virtual sticks. Okay, let me just go back. Yeah, let me just go back now. Okay, back again. Now if you look on the top left, okay, the top left, you can see there are two you can toggle this GPS off and on. Is on now. You can also go for off if you are flying indoor. Okay, so you turn it on back and back to home. All right, so I am just running through this apps very briefly, because I do not want you to get to be bored. We just run through very briefly. Okay, thank you very much.